Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for countdown to tip-off for exciting Raceland Rams basketball action on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Welcome into countdown to tip-off on the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight as the West Carter Comets and the Raceland Rams in girls basketball action, the season opener for both of these two teams. Both teams had a struggle of a season last year. West Carter had the second most losses in a region, they had the most losses in region at a record of 6-25. On the other side, Raceland, second most losses in the region. They lost 10 consecutive while going 0-7 in 63rd District play. But Marty Thomas hopes that this squad, he's got a healthy squad. He's got some new faces in there, and hoping that they've got some pieces that can kind of put the puzzle together and get this team trending back toward the winning ways. On the other side for Faith Kahn, still trying to figure out life after Allie Stone. And they've been bitten by the injury bug early in the season, losing a player to an ACL injury right in the first week of practice. So a very youthful bunch with Coach Kahn, but still trying to figure some things out as the West Carter Comets continue their rebuilding phases after being one of the dominant forces in the 16th region. We'll step aside for a break. When we return, we'll get you ready for the tip-off. We'll talk a little bit about our teams and meet our starting lineups as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back here at the Palace as we get you ready for West Carter and Raceland here on Countdown to Tip-Off. Taking a look at the visitors on the scoreboard, the West Carter Comets. They finished last year at 6-25. It was 4 games into the season. Their 5th game, I should say, before they got their first win. That was a 56-51 win over Belfry. They put together back-to-back wins only once last season. That was a 55-44 win over East Carter. And then 2 days later on February the 4th, they knocked off Elliott County 49-43. But on the backside of things, it was kind of the same bugaboo that the Rams fell into. Just could not find a way to string things together to be able to keep that momentum going. They closed with a 5-game losing streak after those pair of wins to Rowan County, Fleming, Menifee, Martin, and Fort Gay. And then got a win against Powell County on February the 17th, and then fell to Elliott County in the opening round of the district tournament, 54-49. Some pieces that are significant pieces gone for this West Carter team. Millie Henderson, she was kind of the main cog in the wheel that made that Comets team go. 15.5 points a game. She also was big on the glass, 4.5, almost 5 rebounds a night. She's gone. Cameron Burton's gone. That was right there, those two together, about 24 points a contest for a team that only averaged 46. So they're going to be turning on some new faces and trying to figure some things out as they work through this early part of their season. And again, you look at the first month of the season, and some people, they get caught in the wins and the losses, but so much of it is you're trying to figure out who you are, especially when you have a youthful team. And that's where both of these teams are right now. Coming off 20-plus loss seasons, just trying to figure some things out as they move forward. And I talked with Coach Kahn through the preseason and coming into this game tonight. And it's something, as she said, is just trying to figure out, one, what these girls can do, and two, how to continue to challenge them to make that next step forward and become maybe a powerhouse in a couple of years. But for right now, you kind of know the old adage, you got to crawl before you can walk, and I think that's where both of these teams are. I think Marty Thomas feels like that his team's probably past the crawling stage. They're up walking upright. Can they get out and run? That's what they hope to do here tonight. We'll step aside for a break. When we return, we'll preview the Rams and see some new faces in that lineup and what they bring to the table as they get ready to square off against West Carter. That's as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back on the Countdown to Tip-Offs, welcome back to the Palace as we get you ready for Raceland and West Carter. Let's take a look at the Raceland Rams on the season, 7-24 last year. They did not put back-to-back wins together the entire route. They opened up the season with a 57-49 win over Elliott County. Then a pair of losses to Russell and Rock Hill. They knocked off Lucasville Valley. That made them 2-2. And then it was just a roller coaster of a ride the rest of the way. 3 consecutive losses before picking up a win over Ironton in the Ironton St. Joe Classic. They then played in the Mike Bromgren Lady Cats Classic down in Bath County. They went 1-2 in that event. 1-2 in their home event here for the Ryan Keaton EXP Realty Ohio River Classic. And that ran into a string of 4 consecutive losses. It was interrupted by win over Holmes and West Carter. Those bookended a pair of losses, and then they closed the season off on a 10-game skid that eventually cultivated into a 60-36 loss to the Russell Red Devils. Looking at the team, though, some pieces that return that are at the top of the scoring list. for this team. It starts with Nim Maynard, 17.5 points last season. She makes this team go. She also is very active on the glass, averaging over 6 rebounds a game. She'll be joined on the floor by Kennedy Taylor. Taylor, the transfer out of Greenup, really kind of settled into herself last season, playing 22 games after getting active due to the transfer. But just about a double-double each night, 9 points, 8 rebounds. She's big in the post, and I think that's something that Raceland's going to work tonight, is trying to work through her in the post to try to get some good things going. McKenna Lax, she returns from the ACL injury as well. And some new faces on the court, Mia Atkins and Carly Boyd, transfers from Russell. So Atkins played in all 32 games for the Russell Red Devils last year, but kind of a role player, averaging just under 2 points a game. Boyd saw action in 16 varsity contests. We'll both see the starting lineup here tonight as we get this one ready to go here in Ramland. So we had basketball here last night on the boys' side of things, and the JV game took double overtime to decide. The varsity game went into overtime in a thriller. Rams fell in that one to East Carter 62-60, or excuse me, 66-62. But a good start for both of those teams. And again, it's one of those, Raceland didn't come up on the winning side of things, but I think you look at what East Carter has to offer this year, and I think East Carter is going to be there in the conversation at the end of the year. But I think this is going to be a good season for the Rams. They've got some size that they can work down low with. They've also got some really good guards. Christian Large led the way last night with 18 points. Connor Thacker, 15 points, but he was ladled with foul trouble early. Sat most of the fourth quarter, fouled out when he did get back in, and did not see the floor in the overtime period. So, again, the start for the 2023-24 campaign for both of these teams get going here tonight. And Marty Thomas, in his second season with the Rams, hoping to get things back into a winning motion here. And a good start here tonight with an opportunity to knock off West Carter. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll continue our coverage as we get you ready for tip-off. We're just under 7 minutes left to go here in pregame coverage as we got West Carter and Raceland on the brain. Our coverage continues after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV as we get you ready for Raceland and West Carter here in girls action. As we've got about 5 minutes to go before we meet our starting lineups and get you ready for tip-off. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for both of these teams. As we'll start first with the visiting West Carter Comets. They've got EKC tournament action coming up on Saturday. I'll have the call on that game from West Carter High School. 6 o'clock girls, 8 o'clock boys, right here on Kool TV. Then they bring in Lewis County on the 12th. They go to the Central Bank Jim Rose Classic on the 16th of December. That's at Lexington Christian. They'll play East Jessamine. And then Lexington Christian on 2 days later. Then they're off until after the Christmas holiday. They play Prestonsburg, Danville Christian, and John Hardin. Those are in the Members' Choice Classic. Those will be at home. And then their first district game comes after the turn of the new year. January the 2nd, they'll travel to Grayson and play East Carter. They go to West Liberty on the 4th with Morgan County. And then their district games look like this. January 22nd, they bring Morgan County to Olive Hill. They go to Elliott County on the 26th. They bring East Carter in on February the 1st, Elliott County on the 3rd, and that'll wrap up their district slate. They close things out with 2 of their last 3 at home, Bath County and Greenup County on the 16th and 22nd, respectively, of February, and they make a trip to Fleming County in the middle of that on the 19th. For the Raceland Rams, they'll be back in action on Thursday night. They go to South Webster, first of a 4-game road trip. They'll go to Dayton, Villa Madonna on the 8th and the 9th. Then they go to East Carter on the 11th. They bring Rowan County here on the 14th. We'll have that game on Kool TV. They'll play in the Mike Brogdon Lady Cats Legend Tournament before Christmas down at Bath County, Johnson Central, Rockcastle County, and South Laurel. Then they've got their annual Ohio River Classic that comes after Christmas. They'll start off things with Bishop Brossard, and then 2 to be determined depending on whether they win or lose in that first round game. They open up district play with a visit from Lewis County to start things off on the new year of January the 2nd. That game will be here at the Palace on Kool TV. They go to, they've got Greenup County on the 16th and at Russell on the 18th. Then they'll close things out with district play. They go to Lewis County on the 2nd of February, Greenup County on the 6th, and then home with Russell on the 10th. And both Greenup County games, both home and away this year, will be a part of a boy-girl doubleheader. And the games here we'll have right here on Kool TV for both of those contests as we go through. So, question tonight is what can this Rams team do? Can they get things going? What can Nim Maynard do with some scoring threats around her that can, one, help control the pace and move the basketball around to where she's not having to work as the point guard? That's the interesting part of this, is getting someone else that can get her the basketball in space. She's so good with the basketball. She handles it well, but, you know, when you're having to be the point guard, and a lot of times when you see a point guard that's your leading scorer, that usually means one of two things. Either you don't have somebody that can handle the basketball and your point guard's having to do all the duties, and that really wears on their legs all night long, or the basketball is just simply not moving, and a lot of times your offenses aren't super successful in that system. So we'll see how things play out as this goes through. But I think that having Maynard to be able to move off to a shooting guard position, allow her to catch and shoot in transition, that's really going to make this Rams team a difficult team to keep up with early on. And, of course, when they've got Taylor down in the post, that's something that she's really going to be active. She should be a double-double every night for most teams around this area, as they can work the ball low, so they can work it to the outside. A lot of good things coming for KT as she gets things going here to start her season on her senior season. McKenna Lax will be another one that's returning from an injury. Saw action last year in 24 games, but the ACL injury late in the season. And the good thing for her is it was just her ACL, so she had a really quick recovery. She's back. Lexi Boggs is back after having the same thing. She had an ACL injury at the very beginning of the season last year, so good to see both of those young ladies back out on the court as we're about ready to get things underway. West Carter will be in the road maroons tonight. West Carter in white across the chest. They've got the gray stripes down the side, the white numerals on the front and the back. Rams will be in the home whites with the orange striping, Lady Rams across the chest, and the orange numerals on the front and the back as well. National anthem and our final break when we return. Tip-off with Raceland and West Carter after this on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginnings@racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food, you can't beat Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
And a play of a national anthem by the Raceland Worthington Marching Band. Phenomenal job, as always, done by them. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with the visiting West Carter Comets. So it'll look like this at the guard position. Kenley Nolan and Bristol Boggs. 3 forwards for Faith Conn's Comets. Holly Brown, Sydney Cecil, and McKenna Nichols. So the Comets coming off of a 25-loss season, only 6 wins, hoping to get things rolling here early on. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for Marty Thomas's Raceland Rams. It'll look like this in the front court, or in the back court, excuse me. Mia Atkins, McKenna Lax, and Nim Maynard. Carly Boyd and KT Kennedy Taylor. They'll be in the front court. Taylor as the center, starting in her senior season.
They have titled this recognition, Teachers Change Our World. Teacher they would like to recognize at this time as a teacher that has changed the world is Kathy Weaver.
The Rams giving a T-shirt to Miss Kathy Weaver, member of the English department here at Raceland Worthington High School. Our officiating crew tonight: Trevor Vaught, Bill Renzi, Justin Royster. Got 3 good ones on the floor tonight to start things off here tonight. Trevor will be the man in the middle. And we got 3 really good officials here to get things going this evening. All of our instant replays this evening will be brought to you in part by Grayson Sporting Goods. We'll have those throughout the evening, as well as all of our 3-pointers brought to you in part by Dr. Shannon Johnson and Johnson at Chiropractic. When joining muscle pain, slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. Give him a call, 606-473-5151. Lights off here in the Palace. A little bit of a light show to get things going for the starting lineup for the Lady Rams, as we're about ready to get things rolling here this evening.
And now, your starting lineup for your Raceland Lady Rams. Mia Atkins. Carly Boyd.
So starting lineup for the Raceland Rams, head coach Marty Thomas. Great player back in his day at Ashland. He was a phenomenal athlete. Our crew tonight, our executive producers Felicia Collier, our cameras Taylor Heath. Happy to have everyone along with us here on Kool TV. And if you've not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like what you're seeing, give us a thumbs up. Click on that little bell each time we put out new material. You'll see that pop up on your app or whatever device that you're using. And visit our website, koolhits1057.com. We'll have working on all the schedules, getting those inputted over to the website, so you'll see those on there from there. Jump ball in the air. Rams get it. They drop it off back door. There's Nim Maynard up, misses the bunny. Ball tips out of bounds, and it'll stay with West Carter. Or, with Raceland, underneath. So Mia Atkins will trigger in. And Carly Boyd drops in the first bucket of the ball game, and the Rams lead it 2-0. Long-range jumper on the far side. McKenna Atkins pulls that one down. Jumper off the mark. Rebound pulled out by Sydney Cecil. And a turnover on the near sideline. Rams have it. 2-0. They lead it. Maynard on the left wing. Feeds it inside to Taylor. Taylor puts it on the deck, turns around. Right-handed hook shot's up and good. Kennedy Taylor's on the board. The Rams lead it 4-0. Holly Brown stands on the wing. McKenna lacks on her to man-to-man. Puts it on the deck left side. And then a timeout requested by Faith Kahn. So all timeouts brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Ball goes back into play. West Carter brings it off to the left side now to Boggs. Now hands it off there to Nolan. Nearly had it raked away. Lax slaps that one away. It's into the backcourt. It's a tipped ball deflected out of bounds. Heavy pressure in the backcourt by Atkins. Comets working on the weave out top of the key now. Heavy defensive pressure and a man-to-man steal by the Rams. Brown loses her dribble, feeds it off to the left side. Cecil working in front of Kennedy Taylor. Really good defensive effort here by the Rams as Wes Carter's not been able to get it below the three-point line. Nothing inside as Boyd took that one away, and now they've got a tie-up out on the wing. Handoff Boggs. She'll split the difference. Ball tipped around. Atkins saves it on the baseline. Rams in transition. Lax attacks off the right side, and a whistle and a blocking foul called on Wes Carter. That's against Kinley Nolan. That's her first, team's first. Atkins straightaway threes on the way. Nothing but net. Johnson chiropractic triple. 7-0 Rams. Really good look there by her. Nice dump out the back door there, and the Comets get on the board as Sydney Cecil finishes off the window. 7-2. Taylor gets the rebound. Maynard wants a three, rattles it home. Nim Maynard with a Johnson chiropractic triple, 10-2. Here's a steal on the other side. Maynard in transition, drops it off to Atkins, and has that one raked out of bounds. 4:49 to go here in the opening period. 10-2 Raceland in front. And my quick little entry pass there to Carly Boyd as she crashes down, makes it 12-2, and a timeout by West Carter, a 30-second timeout. All timeouts brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Boyd with 4 points, Maynard and Mia Atkins with a triple each. Raceland with 2 triples. Atkins had the one straight away, and then Maynard rattled home the one out of the corner. Good look there of the Lady Rams that have gotten really out in transition quickly. And on the out-of-bounds play there, made a really nice dive play there for Carly Boyd, who comes to the basket pretty much uncontested and gets there. If only my clock operator was running as well as the team on the floor, as we still don't have the time correct. You got to push the button here to reset it. You're fired. Here we go. Clocks needs to be running now. Back underway we go. Ball loose on the deck. Atkins fighting for it. West Carter trying to save it. They do so. They'll go back door. That's Boggs. Nolan launches a triple off the mark. No good. Rebound out to Carly Boyd. Rams in transition. Boyd stops, pops the long-range jumper. Cecil with a rebound. Nolan pulls it up. Right wing Nichols. Now back to Boggs, left of point. Long-range threes on the way. Got it. Bristol Boggs buries the Johnson Chiropractic triple. 7-point deficit now for the West Carter Comets. West Carter going to try to turn up a little pressure now. They'll dump it underneath to Taylor. Taylor spins and she's hammered underneath, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. So we'll get our first free throws of the evening. Again, a new rule that's been changed this season is you get 5 personal fouls per team per quarter, and then you go into the double bonus. There's no more 1 in the bonus. It's 2 free throws or it's none. So Taylor's first free throw drops in, her 3rd point of the night. J.C. Cooley checking in, replacing Kenley Nolan. Second free throw from Taylor's nothing but Twine, 14-5. Clock still not running. Heavy pressure by the Rams, nearly a turnover. They've got a tie-up, and it's taken away. Atkins with the steal, feeds it ahead. Lax has it blocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Rams underneath. 3:33 to go here in the opening period. The Rams in front by 9. Lob into Maynard. Left elbow extended, pulls the J, nothing but Twine. Nim Maynard's 5th point, leads 11. 16-5. Cooley. Back out to Brown. Spin move by Boggs. She gets tied up and has it raked away. Boyd with the steal. Out to Maynard, running in transition. Left-handed layup, good. 7 points for Maynard, a 13-point edge for the Rams. Rams very active defensively. They've already forced 4 turnovers in the ball game. Here's Cooley, stops at the elbow. Down in the corner, now back out top of the key. Boggs wants a long 3, front iron short, no good. Ball rattles around into the hands of Nichols, and she's fouled. So we'll get the foul on McKenna Lax, her first, team's first. And McKenna Nichols will go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is up, is good. Her first point of the ball game, 18-6. Second free throw finds its mark, 18-7. Ball goes out of bounds. Rams turnover, their first of the ball game. Holly Brown will jog it into the front court. McKenna Lax meets her at the midcourt logo. And then a travel on the far sideline as she tried to rake it through, and Lax's pressure calls her to kind of carry it with her. Turnover number 5 in the ball game. Get a couple of subs for Raceland as Lexi Boggs and Delaney Witt. Kennedy Taylor comes off, as does Mia Adkins. 2:28 to play here in the opening period, an 11-point lead for the Rams. And Boggs gets held up on the near sideline as Kool picks up the personal foul. Team second on Wes Carter. Maynard sets up the offense. Boggs from the left wing. Maynard wants a 3-ball from the corner pocket, in and out, no good. Lexi Boggs follows with the offensive rebound. Back to Maynard. Boyd wants a long-range 3, in and out, no good. Boggs with another rebound and a shot up and knocked away. Ball thrown to the far sideline there. Here's Lexi Boggs out of the corner. Feeds it down, looking underneath for Witt. It's kicked out of bounds. And a 30-second timeout requested by Raceland and Marty Thomas. Again, all timeouts this season brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring in Greenup. For all your carpeting and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. This broadcast is a hot mess. 18-7, 151 to go. Maynard, right wing. Off to the corner, Boggs. She'll launch the triple. Got it. Lexi Boggs splashes home a Johnson Chiropractic triple. 21-7. That's the third 3-ball for the Rams. Here's Brown into the corner. And then a whistle and a tie-up. And let's see how they get this one on. That was McKenna Lax in the same area. Also was Lexi Boggs there. They're going to get the foul on Boggs. That's her first, team's second. McKenna Nichols nets that one in, 21-9. Ahead, Delaney Witt off the window, good. 23-9 as we approach 1 minute to go. Little stutter step there by Hatton, a floater in the lane, no. Nichols with a rebound, turns, puts it back up, no. Maynard fights for the rebound. Boyd wants a 3, got it. Carly Boyd splashed down from Tripletown, 26-9. She has 7. Her and Maynard leading the way. Josie Nolan has that one taken away. Maynard in transition, steps through off the window with a kiss. 28-9, Maynard with 9. Nolan on the wing. Right side in the hand of Brown. Now they come back to the left side. Hatton, spot up threes on the way, too stiff. Maynard chases it down. Witt fires that one up, no good. Four seconds to play in the first. Straightaway three for Brown. Good if it will go, it will not. And that takes us to the end of quarter number one. 28-9 your score. Back after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carroll Boulevard in Grayson.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
One period in the book. Rams in front of West Carter, 28-9. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Then Maynard leads away with 9 points. Carly Boyd with 7. For the Comets, McKenna Nichols with 4. Let's see who the Rams come out on the floor with, as well as West Carter, to start the second period. Lax Boggs, Mia Atkins will return. Then Maynard will step off. Kennedy Taylor back on as Carly Boyd will go off. For West Carter, Pooley, Brown, Nichols, Hatton, and Nolan. And West Carter starts with possession in the second period. Here's Hatton off the window, high left side, shot up no good. Rebound by Kool, and that one was swatted away by Kennedy Taylor. Raceland out rebounding West Carter 11-7. Here's Brown on the wing. Nichols, 19-footer from the left side, no good. Position inside, Kennedy Taylor with a rebound. 28-9, Rams in front. 30 seconds gone here in period 2. Lax has it taken away on the far side, as Nolan stepped in and stripped that one away. Brown wants it top of the key. Long tune by Kool, though. That one goes home, 28-11. Comets with 6 turnovers to Raceland's 2 thus far. Skip past Boggs, dribble drive baseline, feeds it underneath, and she walked. Sure did. Did get that. Didn't get that back foot stopped just in time. So the third turnover for the Rams. Here's Hatton all alone, left wing 3 up, no good. Flying in behind and getting the rebound is Nolan, and she just double dribbled. Raceland 11 of 18 from the field. West Carter 4 of 15. Boggs straight away, steps inside the keyhole, looks it off to Atkins. She wants a 3. It's on the way, no good. Rebound underneath by Nichols. Catch and shoot, Kool for 2. 28-13. Atkins front court, off the Boggs. And timeout requested by Marty Thomas as he looked out. It's a full timeout. We'll step out as well. Back after this on Kool TV.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Halftime here at the Palace. Raceland in front of West Carter, 35-18. It all started in the first quarter. Raceland raced out to a 28-9 lead. The Comets outscore Raceland 9-7 in the second period. They trail it by 17 at the half, but this is a game that Raceland had opportunities, I feel, to push it out of reach more than it is at the moment. But just, I think they really settled with the way that they attacked and started shooting long-range jump shots. Raceland 4 of 13 from three-point land. And to put that in perspective of last year, this team shot the ball from beyond the arc very poorly, 22.4%. So their transition game was working well, and they kind of went away from it. And from that point, that allowed West Carter to maybe get a little footing and kind of feel like it still got itself locked in this one. But at the half, they trail it here to Raceland 35-18. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll look at some numbers and get you ready for the second half of action as we continue here at the Palace on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Halftime here at the Palace, 35-18. Raceland leading West Carter. Some numbers to take a look at here. West Carter shooting at 31.8% from the field, 28.6% from beyond the arc, 16 rebounds to 14 turnovers. Raceland 42.4% from the field, 30.8% from long range, 21 rebounds, 6 turnovers. Let's take a look at some numbers as we dive into this one. So West Carter 7 of 22 from the field, 2 of 7 from downtown Tripletown, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. They missed their last 4 consecutive after we'd had 5 free throws in the ball game, 3 from Raceland, 2 from West Carter. We did not have a miss. West Carter's not hit since. 5 offensive rebounds in the ball game for the Comets. Leading the way is McKenna Nichols with 7 points. Sydney Cecil has 2, Holly Brown with 2, and J.C. Cooley with 2. For the Rams, 14 of 33 from the field, 4 of 13 from long range. A perfect 3 of 3. Again, they didn't shoot a free throw in the second quarter, and that's an issue. They've got to, I think, really kind of pound the ball inside and continue to try to work there, and get that inside out look inside out to try to get the ball to where they want it to go. And they did it really well in transition in the first quarter, and they kind of went away with it and started bailing West Carter out with long-range jumpers. 21 rebounds in the ballgame, 9 on the offensive glass. 6 of those have been team rebounds, 6 turnovers for the Rams. For the scoring, leading the way is Nim Maynard with 12. Carly Boyd with 9 in her debut in the Rams uniform. Kennedy Taylor has 6 points and 5 rebounds. Lexi Boggs, Amelia Atkins each with 3. Delaney Witt with 2. 35-18, our score at the half. We'll take our final break. Second half action will be returned after this on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. You know, they know you by name.
You know, you may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Second half getting ready to get underway here at the Palace. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Again, if you're not done so, hit that subscribe button. We're rapidly approaching 3,000 subscribers. And, again, I can't say enough for all the support that we've gotten from our great fans throughout the area and of everybody that's jumped on and supported us here at Kool TV. But we greatly appreciate all the support. If you like what you see there, give us a thumbs up. Hit that little bell. That'll give you an alert each time that a new broadcast comes available. And then check out our website, Kool1057.com. I'll have these calendars totally updated tomorrow. I'd hope to get those finished up today. That did not happen. So we're working on it as we get moving forward, but we'll have all the games there. We've got a lot of games between our 4 partner schools, East and West Carter, Raceland, and Lewis County. Lewis County boys in action tonight. They got Boyd County to start things off up in Vanceburg. That game also on Kool TV tonight. We've also got Morgan County, Elliott County, and Fairview. Those games on audio only. We're going to sprinkle in some TV games with those teams as well. And then, of course, KCU men and women. So happy to have every one of those on along with us here as we continue our journey this season long. So Rams will start the second half with the basketball, right to left as they work it, as I view it here, high atop courtside at the Palace. Rams in the white, West Carter in the maroon, and 2-3 zone are the Comets. Blacks work off a screen, loses her dribble, skip pass off to Maynard. Left of point, 3 balls off the mark right side there, but there's McKenna Lax with the rebound. And then we get a personal foul on Kinley Nolan. Lax straight away. Puts it on the deck, goes to Maynard in the corner, next to a bench. Launches inside to Taylor. That ball's blocked and tipped away. It'll stay with Raceland. High post Boyd, now to Maynard. Atkins out of the left corner. 3 balls on the way, no. Taylor puts it up back high and puts it in. Her 8th point and 6th rebound, 37-18. And then a tie-up on the far sidelines. Carly Boyd just picked up her 3rd. First team foul. And here comes Brooklyn Campbell back in the ball game. She'll replace Boyd, who goes to the bench with those 3 personal fouls. Nichols wants it in the corner. Rams throwing a little 1-3-1 right now. 2-guard action for the Comets. Maynard nearly knocks it away, and they'll get her on the foul. She reaches through and picks up the push. That's her second, team second. Nichols being hounded there. They'll go in the keyhole. Rams still in that 1-3-1. Maynard with the rebound. She wants to run. Tries to feed it out ahead to Atkins. And a turnover on the backside. West Carter with numbers. Cecil had it there, and then McKenna Lax with a great hustle back. Maynard feeds it ahead to Taylor. She'll throw it down on the left side. Turn around. 15-footer's good. KT from long distance gets her 10th point of the night. 39-18. Nichols takes it off to the baseline. Turnaround jumper up, no good. Taylor with a rebound. Lax wants to penetrate, goes off the right side, leaves it off to Campbell. That one's blocked, knocked loose underneath. West Carter comes away with the basketball. Nichols steps through off the window, good. Nice take there by McKenna Nichols, makes it 39-20. Here's Maynard. Trying to go inside as Atkins throws it over top of Maynard's head. And then Atkins is going to pick up the foul on the other end. Team foul number 3 on the Rams. 4:51 to play here in the third. And 2 fouls away from putting Wes Carter back at the free throw line. Here comes Lexi Boggs and Sophie Maynard back in the ball game. As Nim Maynard and McKenna Lax will take a seat. Nichols off the wing. Rams back in a man-to-man. Cecil out between the rings. Now to Nichols left wing in front of Campbell. Cecil, long-range jumper right side, good. Sydney Cecil from 17, her 6th point of the night, 39-22. Here's Taylor inside with all kinds of traffic, and she's got 4 bodies around her, turns in the lane, puts up a shot, no good, but she's fouled. And she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Team foul number 2. Taylor's first free throw is up, is good. 11 points for the senior, 40-22. Second free throw is on the way, is good. Here's Delaney Witt back in for Taylor. Forty-one to 22, excuse me. Nichols goes down underneath, and she's fouled, and we're going to shoot free throws on next foul on Raceland. You got that one on Brooke Campbell. So team foul number 4. That's her second. Boggs to trigger in. And then has it swiped away as Mia Atkins just stepped in and took it away from her. Atkins starts to attack, slows things down, brings it off to the near side. Lexi Boggs on the wing in front of Bristol Boggs. Maynard steps through off the glass, no. Nichols with a strong rebound underneath. Nichols with a head of steam, feeds it off to Cecil. Bristol Boggs, spot up 3, left side, yes. Johnson Chiropractic 3-ball, 41-25. Leads down to 16. Cross-court pass, Boggs can't keep it in bounds, and the Rams create their 8th turnover. Here's your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. In transition, nice little feedback and the splash down from Tripletown. Allison Rigsby checking into the ball game, replacing Campbell. Holly Brown puts it in, and all of a sudden it's down to a 14-point lead. Here's Boggs, spot up 3, left wing, no. Backside rebound by Cecil. And Brown was wanting Cooley to streak to the basket, and they were not on the same page. So very quickly, here comes Nim Maynard, Kennedy Taylor, and Carly Boyd back in as Witt, Boggs, and Sophia Maynard will step off. 2:47 to play here in the third, and West Carter has clawed its way right back into this one. Here's Rigsby. Taylor, baseline jumper, no good. A foul underneath as they'll get that one on Cecil. No, they'll get an offensive foul on Taylor. So that's the 5th team foul. That puts West Carter in the bonus. We don't shoot free throws due to the player control foul, but the final 2:37 of the third, West Carter will shoot a free throw on any defensive foul. Taylor's got 3 personal fouls now. Nichols brings it right elbow, and then Maynard underneath just steps inside and takes it away, and then she gets mugged on the backside. And then Lexi Boggs steps in and swipes it away again, and then Marty Thomas calls a timeout on the far sideline, very emphatically coming out and asking for time. Full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
2:14 to play in the third, 41-27. Raceland leading West Carter. Rams had a chance to run the Comets out of the building, and since leading 28-9 after the first quarter, West Carter has outscored Raceland 9-7 in the second, 9-6 here in the third. And they've got Raceland kind of scrambling to try to get the pulse of this game back. Boggs working with the basketball, stops, feeds it inside to Maynard. Lobs it back door to Taylor, and it's off the hands of Nichols out of bounds. So it's Boggs, Boyd, Maynard, Rigsby, and Taylor on the floor for the Rams. Boggs takes it out to Rigsby. She'll put it on the deck, come left elbow to Maynard. Long three, left pocket, three ball up, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. Raceland now 4 of 17 from long range. Boggs brings it into Boyd. Catch and shoot, no. Taylor catches, turns, puts it back up. Yes! 43-27. Rams needed that one in a bad way. Nichols off to Boggs. Works out of that left corner, comes to the left elbow. Brown stops left elbow, back to Kool. And then Maynard steps in and takes it away. Nice pick there by the sophomore. She dribbles into triple coverage, tries to slow things down. Ball's raked away, and it'll go off the foot of Rigsby out of bounds. Josie Nolan returning for West Carter. She'll replace Sydney Cecil. Here's a look at your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Boyd shot a little short there. Taylor in the lane. All kinds of traffic. Puts it up and good. Back to live action now. Cooley off the Nolan. Nichols between the rings. Approaching 1 minute to go in the third. Cooley, long two from the right side. Got it. 43-29. Boggs wants to go inside to Taylor. Ball caroms away. Boggs tries to save it, and it goes into the hands of West Carter. Nolan stops off the window. No. Nichols flying in trying to save it. Boggs has it underneath. .26 seconds. And then Boggs loses it right through her mitts, out of bounds on the far sideline. Here comes Witt back into the ball game. As Carly Boyd comes Atkins back on for Raceland as she'll get Lexi Boggs. 43-29. Raceland scored 28 in the first quarter. There's really been a struggle bus ride since. A lot of that's because of long-range shooting. Maynard attacks to the right elbow, goes back to Atkins. Feeds it inside to Taylor. Turn around left-handed hook shots up, no good, and she's fouled. And I think she got a knee to a knee there. Third personal foul on Wes Carter. We'll get that one on Nichols. So Taylor to the free throw line for 2. Taylor perfect 4 of 4 in the ball game from the charity stripe, make it 5 of 5, 44-29 as she drops in her game high 15th. Emma Pierce checking in, replacing Nim Maynard. And Sophia Maynard checking back in as Rigsby goes off. Second free throw, no good. So the ball back to Wes Carter, 44-29, 7.9 seconds left to play in the third period, Nessa Wright checking in, replacing Taylor. Wes Carter will try to go the length of the court. Maynard rips it out of the back door. It'll stay with Wes Carter on the far sideline with 5 seconds to go. This would be a big chance for Wes Carter to get a little bit closer here in this one. And they'll get it into the hands of J.C. Cooley, but she can't get it on the deck. No, they'll get a foul. So we get that one on Emma Pierce, and Cooley's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Again, that's that new rule this year, 5 personal fouls, and it's a double bonus. There's no more and 1. Free throw rolls around, won't go home. Wes Carter, after hitting their first 2 free throws, have missed the last 5. That one goes home. So 44-30. 2 seconds to go. Atkins, half-court shot. It'll draw glass and rim, but won't go home. 3 quarters in the book. 14-point lead for the Rams. Back after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
8 minutes to go in regulation. Raceland leading by 14. But have had a chance to push this game out of reach. Wes Carter, after falling behind 28-9 in the first quarter, has outscored Raceland 21-16 over the last 2 periods. So we'll see. The Rams will start on the floor. Nessa Wright will stay. Kennedy Taylor will get a break. So it's Pierce, Atkins, Sophia Maynard, Nessa Wright, Delaney Witt, Holly Brown, Sydney Cecil coming off, looks like, as Novalee Hatton will step on. They get it into Nichols. She looks at a triple team, puts it on the deck, working on Witt. Curls on the baseline, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2 as Witt picks up the personal. Again, team fouls reset at each period. So McKenna Nichols will shoot 2. First one is up, is good. Nichols last year, 54.8% from the charity stripe. She has 10 points, make it 11. and it's 44-32. Cross-court pass, Pierce feeds it inside to right. Comes back to Pierce in the corner. Sophia Maynard launches it off to Witt. Now Atkins. Here's Maynard. Left to point. 3 ball off the glass. No. Rebound Wes Carter and a foul. So get that one on Maynard. That's her first, team's second. Wes Carter trailing by 12. And Sophie Maynard just got popped in the face. As J.C. Cooley turned, she made straight contact with Maynard's face, and I think she's bleeding. And she turned and looked to her teammates, and she gets a little encouragement there from her sister before she returns. So Maynard, Taylor, and Boyd all back on for Raceland. Wes Carter with the basketball, trailing by 12. Long-range shot there by Nolan. Rebound, Carly Boyd. Boyd in transition, slows things down. Skip pass off to McKenna on the far side there. Lax now with the right wing ball. Then Maynard's 3 balls left, that one short. McKenna Lax with the rebound and then turns it over. .34 turnovers in this basketball game. 22 from Wes Carter, 12 from Raceland, and McKenna Lax just picked up her second foul. And then on the other end, we'll get Cooley for dragging the back foot. So the next foul on Raceland will have Wes Carter shooting bonus the rest of the way. Lax with the ball high overhead. Now Boyd in between the rings. Maynard rips it through, comes dribble drive baseline, throws a dart across the paint off the hands of Taylor. She has to chase it down in front of her bench. Maynard steps through, off the glass, no, too strong. Long rebound comes back out to Boyd. Taylor through the pressure. Shot up, no good, tipped out of bounds. Back to Wes Carter it goes, as it was touched last by Lax. A 3 here would get it into a one-score game, or a single-digit game, excuse me. Maynard takes this one away and finishes in transition, though. Her 14th point of the night. Off the window, the glass is open for Holly Brown, and she dumps that one in. Lax off the window, or off the baseline drive, excuse me. Scoop shot up, no good. Delaney Witt follows. And a timeout by Wes Carter. With a full or a 30 here. Here's a Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. As Maynard with the steal, the scoop, and the score to the other end. So 48-34, Red 8 RX Pharmacy timeout. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring of Greenup for all your carpeting and flooring needs. See the good folks at JD Flooring in Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Home health and auto for all your insurance needs. See the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more, the Greenup County Public Library. 5:25 to play in the ball game. 14-point lead for the Rams. Kennedy Taylor, 15 points, 8 rebounds. Nim Maynard, 14 and 5. Boyd County leads Lewis County 36-18 at the half. That one up in Vanceburg in boys action. Morgan County leading Powell County 42-21. That also a boys action. So West Carter basketball onto the timeout. Sydney Cecil returning for West Carter. Nichols with the basketball. Raceland playing heavy pressure on the man-to-man side. Here's Brown. Cecil, and she just walked a mile. 25th turnover of the night. Harley Boyd's 3-ball up, no good. Kennedy Taylor rebound and foul. So Cecil picks up the foul. That's her second team's first. Kennedy Taylor back to the free throw line for 2. First one is good. 16 points for the senior. Needs one more rebound for a double-double tonight. I've said many times with her size inside, she should be a double-double every night. Rams have opened back up a 16-point lead after West Carter threatened to cut it to single digits. Here's Kool on the left wing. Gets inside the lane, shoots up a shot, and it's an air ball, and then Kennedy Taylor tried to reach out and grab a hold of it and just tipped it out of bounds. Bristol Bongs to bring it in. Does so to Brown. Now Nichols out of that left corner. She'll go right at Taylor. Bongs long-range jumper, baseline twine. 8 points for the 8th grader. Down to 14. Taylor wide open underneath. A great feed there by Nim Maynard as Taylor picks up her 19th and an answer by the Rams on the other end. Kool, couple of dribbles with the left hand, dumps it off to Brown. She'll take it back. Raceland trying to lock things down here, and again gone back to that man-to-man. And then a tie-up on the far sideline and a whistle on Raceland. That's going to put West Carter at the line. That's Maynard who picks up her 3rd. So bonus the rest of the way for West Carter as Holly Brown will go to the line and shoot 2. Brown has not attempted a free throw tonight. First one is too stiff. Here comes Lexi Boggs back in for Nim Maynard. One more for the junior. That one finds its way home. 5 points for her. 15-point lead for the Rams. 52-37, halfway home here in the final stanza. Lexi Boggs gets double-teamed on the far sideline, and Marty Thomas burns a timeout, a 30-second timeout. All timeouts this season brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. West Carter will be back in action on Saturday. They'll play host in the EKC tournament, as it'll be a boy-girl doubleheader. Girls will play at 6, boys at 8. You can catch both of those games right here on Kool TV. So we'll be with you from Olive Hill. Raceland football in action on Friday, high noon kickoff for the Class A state championship game against Pikeville. I'll be with you on the Kool Sports Network beginning at 11:30 with countdown to kickoff. And then high noon for the Rams and trying for their first ever state title in their 3rd trip to Lexington. Trying to interrupt a three-peat by the Panthers, who defeated Russellville in 21, knocked off Raceland last year, and now trying to make it 3 consecutive. It's going to be a monumental win no matter which team comes away with it. It's going to be one that certainly It'll be a fun game to be a part of. Raceland breaks the pressure, Lax ahead, drops it off Taylor, step back, long range jumper, no good. Nichols with a nice box out and rebound underneath. Nichols near side, off to Cooley, and she walked. Shuffled her feet, sure did. Here comes Mia Atkins back on for Raceland as Taylor will step off. Atkins weaving her way through, brings it off, trying to look for Witt, throws it away. It was deflected and picked off. Here's Nichols in front of Lexi Boggs. Feeds it into Cecil. Cecil on the block off the window. Shot up no good. Boggs fights for the rebound underneath and gets fouled. Strong rebound there by Lexi Boggs. She has 3 in the game. They'll get that one on Cecil. That's her 3rd, team's 2nd of the quarter. 3:10 to go. West Carter showing a little 1-2-2 now. Atkins picks that apart quickly. Runs into the corner now. She's double teamed, though, and it goes off of the legs of McKenna Nichols out of bounds. McKenna Lax looks at Boggs with heavy pressure. Feeds it off to Boyd. Lax out of the corner. Finds a baseline. She's being pushed the entire way. As we'll get that one on Cecil. That's her 4th. Team foul number 3. 2:51 to go. Boyd catch and shoot jumper. Can't get the roll. Holly Brown with another rebound. Bristol Boggs dribbles right. Off to Cooley. 2:30 to play in regulation. Almost needs some points. Cooley on a nice curl and fouled as Lexi Boggs got her on the way up, and it's double bonus the rest of the way. As Raceland picks up another team foul. That's going to put J.C. Cooley at the line, and 2 free throws on any foul for the Comets the rest of the night. First free throw goes up is through. Here comes Maynard and Taylor back on. Witt will step off, and Carly Boyd will step off. 52-38. Second won't go home. Lexi Boggs chases down near sideline. Then Maynard. Those pink shoes, one leg sleeve on. Entry pass into Taylor. She's raked across her arms as she starts to spin in the lane. I believe they got it on Cooley. No, they got it on Holly Brown. So team foul number 4. So rest of the way we're shooting bonus. Atkins trying to get it in. Long skip pass off to Maynard. Out of the corner, Maynard gives it off to Atkins. 3-ball way short. Boggs with a rebound in transition. Tries to curl it underneath. Then Maynard with the steal. She's got numbers, a 3-on-1. No look pass to Taylor. Taylor with a stutter step. Puts it off the window. Her 21st point of the night, and the lead's back to 16. Cecil steps in. Long-range jumper baseline in and out of the cylinder. McKenna Lax with the rebound. Here's a Grayson Sporting Goods replay. Check out this feed on the other side after the steal. There's the steal for Maynard. She starts the break. At Atkins right, Taylor left, puts it on the deck with a left hand, and Taylor with a little shimmy shake to the rack and finishes for the bucket. So McKenna Lax will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Both teams in the double bonus now. Lax's first one is up. Both free throws home for Lax, 56-38. Nessa Wright coming back in. And she's going to replace Nim Maynard. Here's Brown down the lane, off the window, no good, but she's fouled. That one's on McKenna Lax. That's her third. So Holly Brown to the line for 2. First one is good. Comets 8 of 15 tonight from the charity stripe. Kennedy Taylor's going to step off as Brooklyn Campbell will return. Second free throw won't go home, but Sydney Cecil with the stick back, her 8th point tonight. Taylor exits the game, a rebound shy of a double-double, 21 points, 9 rebounds. McKenna Lax flies in and gets hammered underneath as Holly Brown picks up the foul. Lax will go back to the free throw line. She looked like her brother running with a football when he played here for the Rams. She found that lane off that edge and went right to work at Brown. Free throw in and out, no good. Raceland tonight has only missed 2 free throws. Wholesale changes for the Comets as Faith Kahn will empty the bench. Rams are going to start the season off at 1-0. Wes Carter will be back at it on Saturday in the EKC tournament against Russell. Lax misses both. Aaron Rose with the rebound. And then a whistle and a foul on Raceland, as that one's on Lexi Boggs, her 3rd. So we'll come to the other end and shoot free throws, and we're going to see how many free throws we can shoot in the next 74 seconds. So Holly Adams to the line for 2. And the sophomore pushes the first one up and through. Maynard back in. And Kiara Thomas on. Second one doesn't find its way home. Brooklyn Campbell with the rebound. Maynard cross-court pass, Nessa Wright. Long range 2, no good. Thomas has it underneath. And then loses it off of her foot out of bounds, so a turnover gives it back to Wes Carter. 60 seconds of play in regulation. Rams flexed their muscle early with that 28-9 first quarter, and they needed it down the stretch as the Comets tried to do everything they could to take this one away. Too many turnovers tonight, 28 to be exact. We've had 42 in the ball game. Campbell with a tie-up underneath. Jump ball favors Raceland. So we'll stay with the Rams. 38.3 seconds to go. Lexi Boggs off. As Bailey Toole will check in. Toole straight away. She'll pull the trigger. Three's on the way. No, too stiff. Thomas with a rebound. Gets it back to Toole. And then a travel on the Rams. Madison Stamper dumps it off, near side. That's to Rudd. 15 seconds. 3 balls on the way. Good. Madison Stamper dials it up for a Johnson chiropractic triple. Campbell. Wright wants a 3. Good if it'll go at the horn. Count it! Nessa Wright puts it in the bucket. 59-45, your final score here tonight as the Rams knock off the West Carter Comets. Postgame show when we return after this on the Kool Sports Network.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV-compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit RiverCitiesBuildersInc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
59-45, your final score here tonight. Raceland defeats West Carter as the Rams will move to 1-0 on the season. West Carter falls to 0-1. It was a flurry by the Rams, 28-9. They outscored West Carter. West Carter outscored Raceland in the next two periods. And then Raceland found a little bit of momentum there. West Carter had a chance to cut it down to single digits, but the Rams got an answer and found enough down the stretch to hang on for the victory. 59-45. Rams did a really good job from the free throw line tonight, 10 of 13, but really struggled from long range after a quick start, a lot of transition buckets, and then started going to that long-range jumper, and it just did not go home. 5 of 24 tonight from downtown Tripletown for the Rams, and that nearly allowed West Carter to push itself right back in to this contest. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll look at our numbers. We'll talk with both head coaches and wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. Winners are the Rams over the West Carter Comets, 59-45. Our continued coverage after this in the postgame show on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go, the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite. And for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Final score tonight, 59-45. Some stats you'll see there on your screen as we'll run through these, as we'll break it down detailed. West Carter tonight, 16 of 38. That's 42.1% from the field. They were 4 of 9 from long range for 44.4%. 50% from the free throw line, 9 of 18. They struggled there for a mighty minute there. Just could not find it to get it through. And kind of think that, got a chance to claw yourself in from double digits, but the clock stopped. You got to hit your free throws. And I think that'll be something that Faith Cobb will identify very quickly out of the gate. 29 rebounds tonight, 28 turnovers, though. That one does not spell anything of success when you look at it from that form or fashion. McKenna Nichols leads the way with 11 points. Bristol Boggs, Sydney Cecil with 8. Also, J.C. Cooley with 8. For the Raceland Rams, 36.1% from the field. That's 22 of 61. 5 of 24, 21% from three-point land. 39 rebounds tonight, 15 turnovers. And the big thing for the Rams is, again, that long-range shooting at a 21% clip. That certainly does not bode well by any form or fashion. Joining me now in the postgame is, let's see, scoot this way, Faith. I think we got to get you in the camera there. There we go. We're looking at this camera down here. Okay. There we go. All right, let me turn her up so we can hear her. Faith Kahn from West Carter joining us now. Faith, let's talk about the game. You guys got behind early. Racing got you blitzed 28-9, but you didn't lay down. You really battled with a young group. I think you like to see that.
Yes, absolutely. And that was a big thing we talked about. The fact that they didn't just fall over the rest of the game. We fought back, and I think, won every quarter after that. But whenever you create a big hole like that with this amount of young players, it's hard to dig back out of. But the fact that we turned around and we fought the rest of the game is very promising to look forward to.
Free throw shooting tonight, 50%, 9 of 18. And it was something that when you're down double digits and you're trying to shoot yourself back into it, you got to hit buckets when the clock stops.
Yes, absolutely. And, we work on those every day, but it's just one of those things. I think nerves is a big thing in the first game. Have a lot of younger players, 8th graders playing. All of those nerves hopefully are gone, and we shoot better than that every single game after this.
You saw a lot of different defenses tonight. Raceland threw a little 1-3-1 at you, and it seemed like you got into a two-guard set and did a lot with it because they got out of it pretty quickly and did go back to it.
Yeah, I guess luckily we have seen that in our preseason scrimmage. We've actually already competed against a 1-3-1, a 2-3, a 1-2-2. So we had some great scrimmages to prepare us for this night for at least those zones and us being able to attack out of that.
You showed a little 1-2-2 zone of yourself, and you got some turnovers out of it. What did you like about what you were able to do with your press there, especially when you had to press late?
Yes, the fact that they made adjustments. In the first quarter, we got scorched on it a few different times. So we talked about it, and the fact that they were actually able to make those adjustments after not being able to practice it as often as we had liked before this shows encouragement in the fact that we might be able to run that earlier in the entire game next time.
McKenna Nichols led the way tonight, but you got some good contributing factors there that added some points there as they kind of got their feet. What did you like about what you saw from your youthful team tonight?
Yes, well, one, McKenna Nichols had a fantastic game. I think that is one of the best games she has ever had. And for her to come out in her first game of her senior season with that much leadership and just the tenacity that she had of never backing down when she messed up, she just kept going. I'd say she had to be our leading rebounder tonight, close to our leading scorer if she wasn't. And so she was all over the place tonight. She set the example for what we need for the Lady Comets to be this year. So if you have that from your leadership, it trickles down, and it's contagious. So to have that to start with is fantastic. And I love seeing all these other girls. They're stepping up. In that first quarter, you saw some of those nerves. But I think every quarter after that, you saw us get better, and you saw the girls settle in. There's some really, really good things that we saw tonight. There's some things that need a little bit of work on, but there was a lot of good things that if we keep practicing, I think we'll continue to see get better.
You see McKenna and what she had to go against with going against Taylor, one of the better post players in the region, and she stood toe-to-toe with her, never back down, and there for a while you were really seeing she was pushing her off the block to get those rebounds.
Yes, and she will tell you I make her work on that almost every single day. I keep telling her she is the tallest girl we have, and she is going to have to compete against some big girls. And so her just fighting and not giving up that positioning easy is going to be key to us being successful. And tonight she showed that, and I thought she played as hard as she possibly could to prove that she could play in these games.
You got to push this one aside and get ready for Saturday. You got Russell coming in for the EKC. What do you take away from this that you can build on when you bring in a Russell team that you know you bring Shaylin Steele in the building? It's going to be a task.
Yes. I'm hopeful that tonight we saw us get better, and I hope that I told them in the locker room we just keep progressing. Every single day we get better. So at the next practice, we're going to get better. In the next practice, and hopefully the next game we get better. So just to build on what we saw tonight, we saw so many good things that we've talked about so often, and to see it actually in live play, I hope built confidence in these girls and just to continue to build confidence this week.
Faith, we'll see you Saturday night.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. Faith Collins joining us here in Postgame Show. We've got Coach Thomas back here. We'll grab him and let him jump in, and we'll get a couple words from him as well. But a good start for the Rams season this year as they'll pick up a win here on the home floor. Join me now, head coach for the Raceland Rams, Marty Thomas is in. Coach, slide this way a little bit for me so we can get in the camera. We're up here. Here we go. And they want our faces on camera for some reason. I don't know why. I've always been told we've been having a face for radio.
It's our heads.
It's what it is.
You got a good-looking head.
You got a looking head too, man. I like that. 28-point first quarter. You got to like what you saw there, but some things really kind of got sideways down the stretch. Struggled from beyond the arc, and I thought that was one of the things that you kind of, it seemed like there were some players maybe settling for some shots, and that allowed West Carter to kind of get themselves back in it.
Absolutely. We had things that were working for us in the first quarter that quit working for us, right? And a lot of it actually is conditioning, right? We had I knew going into this game that we're not as conditioned as I would like to be, right? So, we're honest with ourselves. We have to work on that, right? To go with that wave of scoring that we had, right, and to continue that, that's a heck of a pace. And the way our practices have been thus far, we've had some injuries here in the beginning of the season. I had one time out of our practice, 14 players, there was 10 players coming out with ice bags wrapped on them, right? And we just had to take some days off, right?
What did you like about, though, what you saw from your team of, West Carter had a chance there to cut it to single digits late in the ball game, but you guys found a little surge. You got the big steal there from Maynard that got the run out there to KT that kind of opened it back up into a 14-point lead. What did you like about how your team responded there?
I like their poise, right? That was what we were preaching on the bench, right? You have to go back to what was working for you. Be patient in your moments. Quit going for home run passes, home run plays, right? Get the ball inside, right? Look for your rebounds. So I was proud of our poise.
KT tonight leads the way with 21 points, 9 rebounds, and she had to work through a physical contest. The Nichols girl really went at her in the first half. I thought she really stepped to the task there in the second half.
She had a great game for us. I want that to continue. It's no secret. I want to go to KT. And she's a senior that's taking on that responsibility. There's the defensive aspect also that she had to work through. It's hard for her to get out on the floor and guard somebody sometimes, right? And she did a good job tonight.
You threw some different defenses along the way. You threw a 1-3-1 at them. They seemed like they responded pretty well. You jump back in your man-to-man, and you really ratcheted things up. And I thought it was there, especially in the fourth quarter, maybe been the difference in the ballgame.
Yeah, you have your methods, right? And one of the things our goal was to be minus 10 on turnovers, right? So if I'm thinking right, we're somewhere around 29 turnovers to 24 for them, and I think we're plus 16 on turnovers for the games, right? So that was one of the things we were tracking on the bench, and that's changing up those defenses to get there, right? What's working for you and what's not, and with the specific lineups that are in, right?
When you look at some of the lineups you had tonight, Mia Atkins at the point guard position, that allows Nim to go off to that shooting guard position where she's more comfortable. Did you like the rotation, the way you saw things of how the ball moved with Mia running the point?
Yes, Mia's doing a great job at the point. She loves the point. She loves to distribute. She loves to create, right? And I love it when she does, right? And the other players do as well. There is a chemistry, right, amongst that team right there that is developing. And the success of our season is going to be how well that chemistry develops, And you can see glimpses of it. And glimpses of it are like, wow, that is nice, So I want to see more of those glimpses.
Carly Boyd, a girl that she only played in 16 games last year for Russell. She seemed like she really found her niche in this ballgame early on. She works well with the basketball. She can really stretch the floor, but defensively very long and athletic.
Yeah, long and athletic, does great on defense, stretches the floor on offense. A kid that worked all summer long in the gym. I mean, she probably logged more hours than me in the gym, right? And that's a lot of hours, right? So she's working for the results that are right there.
What do you like about an opportunity to start your season off on a positive note as, we get into the month of December that turns over here at the end of the week, and that's when you kind of get into where you find out where you are on the season and what you're going to have when you get into district play starting in January.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was important to come out and get a win, of course. You know, with the team right now, I think that where our conditioning is and everything where we are health-wise right now as a team, we're a little behind from where I'd like to be, right? But I'm willing to work through that in December, and that's a different mindset that I've had to adjust to this season, right? I've had to adjust to the mindset of it's not going to be where you want it in the beginning, right? But we have to develop it. So it's kind of being better than you were yesterday. That's kind of the motto right now.
Coach, nice win tonight. Congratulations. We'll talk to you down the road.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Coach Marty Thomas joining us here in post-game coverage. We'll take one more break, and when we return, we'll look at our final numbers and wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. Winners are the Rams, 59-45. Back after this on the post-game show on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Fall hunting season is here, and Borders Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenham, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
59-45, your final score. Let's look at our numbers in this one. For Raceland, KT Kennedy Taylor leads the way, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 5 of those on the offensive glass. She was joined by Nim Maynard as double-figure scores. Maynard had 14 in the contest, 5 rebounds as well. Rounding things out, Carly Boyd with 9 points, Nessa Wright, Mia Atkins, Lexi Bogg with 3, Delaney Witt with 4, and McKenna Lax had 2. I believe we hit Wes Carter, but I'll go through it again just in case. McKenna Nichols had 11 points, 9 rebounds. Bristol Boggs, Sydney Cecil, and J.C. Cooley with 8. Holly Brown had 6. Madison Stamper with 3. Put it on together, 59-45, your final score. Racing goes to 1-0. And West Carter falls to 0-1. Comets will be back in action on Saturday. We'll have the action right here on Kool TV, as they will play host to Russell in the opening round of the EKC tournament. That game, a boy-girl doubleheader, will start things off at 6 o'clock. So our countdown to tip-off coverage will begin at 5:40 from Olive Hill. And for the Rams, up next, they'll be on the road Thursday. They go to South Webster, and then they're off until December the 8th when they go to Northern Kentucky and play Dayton and Villa Madonna. They're not back home until the 14th. That is against Rowan County. We'll have that game right here on Kool TV. Our executive producer tonight, Felicia Collier, her first game running the scoreboard, and I'm sure if you were watching at home, it wasn't too hard to figure out. It was like a runaway train that had no chance of coming back on the tracks. But I think she might have figured some things out late. We'll figure it out. We had the blind leading the blind with our camera operator tonight, Taylor Heath. I don't even know what she was looking at half the time. It was awful. But, no, my crew tonight, they did a good job. Again, we got new things we're working out here and trying to get everything squared away. But a big thanks to all of our great sponsors, including Grayson Sporting Goods for all of our instant replays that we saw here tonight. And all of our great sponsors, of course, Clark's Pump and Shops, A&A Porta Potties, River City's Builders are title sponsors. Rams win it over West Carter, 59-45, to move to 1-0 on the season. That's it for us here tonight. For Felicia Collier, Taylor Heath, and all the great folks at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying good night, and thanks for tuning in here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.